Let me pull up this article. This article absolutely blew my mind. It's from Neiman Lab, which is like a journalist, college organization. How a conservative comic became the most popular late night host on TV. Gutfeld, Fox News, the most popular late night host. The funny thing about this is that they're very clearly leftists who are trapped in a cult where they lack the ability to see outside of their bubble. And they view Greg Gutfeld's success as an aberration on their system, completely oblivious to the fact that I believe it was Jimmy Kimmel who did blackface. That has never come up. They talk about Gutfeld doing edgy jokes and conservative comedy that the left would find offensive, but the right doesn't care. Yeah, they all used to do that. It's the craziest thing, right? Gutfeld, here's how I imagine Greg Gutfeld and Fox News's, pitch for the show went down before they decided to launch it. Gutfeld walks into the office and they go like, hey, remember when late night comedy was funny? Yes, I do. Okay, there's the show. We'll air at 8. Go for it. That's it. They were like, we're going to do normal comedy like comedy used to be before it was woke. Do normal things Americans like. But late night comedy on the left is just like
vaccine. Did you see
the syringe thing with Colbert?
What?
Who watches that and they're like, I relate to that.
I was embarrassed.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, real quick, it's like, remember those cartoons you'd watch when you were a kid about like, you must brush your teeth?
Yes, I knew you were going to say that.
Make
like
holes
in Greece, when they show it like in the 1960s on the drive-in theater, it's like that's what it reminded me of. You know what I'm talking about?
That's what it is. But like adults are watching this. Mike, I think it was Mike Cernovich who tweeted that boomers are like the first generation that hadn't moved past adolescence. And I'll tell you this next generation that's watching Colbert as he does these things, they're like permanent children, like toddlers.
I have disliked Colbert's art for 15 years. I made a YouTube video in 2006, which I'm sure you can find on my YouTube channel, where I criticized him for basically lying to people with his, he'd be like, oh, I'm playing a character, but he'd come on and be like, war is good. And he'd do this like weird conservative aberration. And it was like he would lie and lie and lie. And now he got a new job as the Tonight Show host, and he's still trash.
He's doing the exact same thing, but as a leftist now.
Well, if you look at his previous show on Comedy Central, it was actually edgy. It was actually somewhat comedic. It was actually kind of ironic, satirical. He was playing up this kind of conservative personality and questioning a lot of the wars, questioning a lot of the security states, questioning a lot of the intelligence agencies. He even brought up Bilderberg. He literally, I had conversations with him about Bilderberg and other very serious, legitimate issues. I have those videos still on my YouTube channel, luckily, but something changed when he went on the big networks, and he's literally doing big pharma commercials with dancing needles promoting frickin' a medical procedure that he says should be mandatory for everyone to take.